Hello, Mandy. Can you hear me?
Yes, I had some Wi-Fi issues.
Oh, okay. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Great. Mandy, can I please get your student ID number?
Yes. Here you go.
You. It says here you're seeing me on TESL 343. Still true?
Yeah.
You're here for a drafting?
Yeah.
System now. All right. Mandy, how would you like to conduct this? I want to keep the cameras on. Turn them.
I'll leave it off. I'll just share you the document.
You got it. Okay. Well, let's get started. You can go ahead and share that document when you're ready.
You see it?
Yes, I see. So is this the same assignment that we were working on before?
Yeah.
Just do me a favor and get to the document.
Yeah.
Is that it right there? Assessment 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Assessment 3. Student sentence right. Can you do me a favor? Just enlarge once or twice. Perfect. The teacher will write an example sentence with one of the vocabulary words on the board for the students. Students will write the 10 sentences with vocabulary words in a dictionary. The teacher will make sure the students are using the correct part of speech for the words in the 10 sentences. So good. Let's continue. Okay, then teacher will read another story about feelings or emotions. After this story that is related to one of the vocabulary words furious. After this story that is related, do me a favor, right click the red line under that is. Okay, let's give that a try.
Okay.
After the story is related to one of the vocabulary words, you see the full stop that you typed after the word furious. Replace that full stop with a comma. And then the T in the word the, make that lowercase.
Okay.
Let's see. After this story is related. Okay, you see the comma after the word after
No.
at the very beginning. Go ahead and delete that comma. Okay. After the story is related to one of the vocabulary words. After the story is related to, go ahead and delete the words one of. Delete that. After the story is related to the vocabulary words, make words singular word. After the story is related to the vocabulary word furious, the students will also create 5 sentences about their favorite part, either story. Okay. Works cited. What should we do here? Look at any.
I think that part is okay.
Okay. What's next? Okay, worksheet 1. For students will mark boxes on how well they know words, write their definitions. Words. Do you right click line there and see what recommendations? It looks like you don't need of the words. So let's just get rid of that. Okay, where students will mark boxes of how well they know the words and write their own definitions. Which I've seen or heard it before, can define it, write what each word means in your words. Okay, go ahead and scroll down. Okay, worksheet 2, students will need to find the definition of 20 vocabulary words for the week. Second worksheet, and write the sentences of the 10 words that they choose. Okay, scroll down. Let's see. Directly verbalizes words, thoughts, feelings 80% of the time. Works on the different speech patterns. Confused words, engages the task. The instructor completes writing assignments 80% of the time. Uses newly learned words in dialogue with listeners. Rubric for checklist. 1 to 2 out of 5. Satisfactory. Needs work. Satisfactory, excellent. Okay, scroll down, please. Feature checklist. Okay. Correctly verbalizes words, thoughts, feelings 80% of the time. Works on different speech patterns. Uses words, engages in the tasks. The instructor completes writing a sentence 80% of the time. Uses the words, dialogue with the sentence. Okay, scroll down, please. Skipped quite a bit. You want me to just check this part right here? Okay. Rubric for checklist, satisfactory, needs work, satisfactory, excellent, sentence. Okay, keep going. So, sentences, punctuation, use capitals. Okay. the spaces between is great with things to explain. This worksheet is where the students draw four different fields. Students can use the back of this. Back of this worksheet to write sentences and answer the question. Talk about how you can deal with each field. Okay. The circles blue, which one pictures of different fields. How you each field. Okay, keep going. Please. It's what we do with our feelings that counts. Never use your feelings as excuse to hurt others. For yourself, use coping skills like talking to a friend or an adult about big feelings that trouble. Okay, keep going. The rubric used for this section of the graphical answer is the same one as the teacher. The students will do a self-assessment of their four sentences of feelings. Worksheet for their working again. I got it almost there. The little columns correctly in the sentences with should use capital letters correctly. Put spaces into words. Write with enough details to explain the topic well. Okay, scroll down, please.
Okay.
The teacher will use this rubric to create vocabulary sentences in the worksheet. Okay, everything is the same here. Okay, scroll down, please. The teacher will use this rubric to create 5 sentences about the student's favorite part of the story. Okay, scroll down, please. Written plan. The assessment will take place in the middle of the school year on the 3rd week of October. The assessment will start from Monday to Friday until all students are tested. Seen by the teacher. In the reading corner of the classroom, the student will be a long assessment. This assessment will take place in the middle of the school year, 3rd week of October. The assessment will start from Monday to Friday. That sentence right here that says the assessment will start from Monday to Friday, you should rephrase that so that it says the assessment will be. So instead of start, replace that with be. Assessment will be from Monday to Friday until all students are tested and seen by the teacher. In the reading corner of the classroom with the student, and it will be a one-on-one assessment. Okay, that's an incomplete sentence. It says in the reading corner of the classroom with the student, the assessment. So are you trying to say that the assessment is going to take place in the reading corner of the classroom?
Yes.
Okay. And it's going to be one-on-one between the teacher and the student.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's rephrase it. At the beginning of that sentence, type what I say. The assessment type one-on-one between the and assessment. So it says the one-on-one assessment.
Okay.
The one-on-one assessment will take place in the reading corner the classroom. Full stop. Okay, so go ahead and delete your previous sentence. Okay, the one-on-one assessment will take place in the reading corner classroom. How does that sound to you?
Sounds good.
For the two rubrics that are the same, I will have a paperclip and note marks which rubric is for the all fields are okay. So after the all feelings are okay,
Yes.
go ahead and type the word worksheet after this. For the two rubrics that are the same, we'll have a paperclip and a note that marks which rubric is for the all feelings are okay worksheet, and 5 sentences of the favorite part of the story sentences. The other students will be working on other assignments or on the assignments that will be needed for the assessment process. Materials for books exploring emotions, feeling all my anger, feelings of me, Color Monster, story about emotions. 2. 3. Copy of the therapist's. 4. Worksheets. A. All feelings are okay worksheet. B. Vocabulary worksheets. 5. Worksheet number 1, where students will mark boxes of how well they know the words and write their own definitions of the words. 2. Worksheet number 2. Students will need to find the definition of the 20 vocabulary words for the week with the second worksheet and write the sentences in the 10 words that they choose. Scroll down, please. 5. Checklist. A. The teacher will use a checklist to take note of how many words the students know and do not know. The teacher will look at the students' first vocabulary worksheet, where the students mark the words they know and do not know. The teacher will then suggest the student to study the unknown words and practice sentences. Do me a favor.
Yes.
Click the word to see what that red line. Go ahead and do what it says.
Okay.
Get rid of it again. Let's see what it says without it. The teacher will then suggest the student study the words and practice using words and sentences. Okay. Scroll down, please. The student checklist will be given to them before the mock interview part of the assessment. Whoa, wait a second. The student checklist will be given to them before the mock interview part of the assessment. Got it. Checklist is a rating of 1 to 5, and you will need to mark check for yes or an X for no. Then tally each check and X. I don't think you need the apostrophe S after the check and after the X. So go ahead and delete the apostrophe S. Yes.
Oh, see the Esther. Okay.
Yes. And let me see how it reads. Then tally each check and X and calculate the score between 1 and 5. 2 out of 5, satisfactory. 3 out of 5, it's work. 4 out of 5, satisfactory. 5 out of 5. Good. 6. 3 rubrics. A. Rubric will be used for checking the 4 sentences. Circles about feelings on the back of all feelings are okay worksheet. I. For the all feelings are okay worksheet, the directions will be explained on day 2 of the lesson plans. The feelings worksheet will be looked at and talked about during the mock interview with the teacher. Scroll down, please. B. Second. The teacher will use the sentence, right, details to explain the vocabulary well. Create vocabulary sentences. C.
I'll check after.
Make sure this assessment is taking place in the middle of the school year on the 3rd week of October, and all students are tested and seen by the teacher. Do me a favor,
Yes.
and right click the blue line under the words is and taking. Okay, go with that suggestion. Make sure this assessment takes place in the middle of the school year on the 3rd week of October, and all students are tested and seen by the teacher. Okay, that's what you got. This assessment is a one-on-one type of assessment. The student in a corner of the classroom or in the school. Okay, do me a favor, right click that entire blue line and see what it says. Okay, let's go with the suggestion. This assessment is, oh, don't correct it yet. Read it first. This assessment is a one-on-one assessment with the student in a corner of the classroom or another room in the school. Okay, now right click that red line and let's see what it suggests. Okay, go with the suggestion. This assessment is a one-on-one assessment with the student in a corner of the classroom or another room in the school. Okay, that's much better. Checklist will be used to make sure the students are doing exactly what is expected of them from the objective. Scroll down, please. There will be 2 rubrics that are the same. After the word same,
Yes.
replace that comma with a full stop. There you go. I will have a paperclip and a note that marks which rubric is for the all feelings are okay. Once again, after all feelings are okay, type the word worksheet. I will have a paperclip and a note that marks which rubric is for the all feelings are okay worksheet, and 5 sentences about the favorite part of the story sentences. Scroll down, please. Third rubric is used to check the student's grammar and understanding of the vocabulary words. Scroll down.
I think that's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. So are we done?
I added some stuff to the earlier parts. Can you look over?
Of course, show me. Just go to the part where we had first.
The thing is right here.
Assessment items?
Yeah.
Okay. Use of, okay. Before we students before the interview, place a comma after the word
Mhm.
before the interview. Students will grade themselves with the same checklist as the teacher. Instead of as teacher,
Mhm.
replace that with used by the teacher.
Mhm.
Before the interview, students will grade themselves with a checklist used by the teacher. Students are answering questions the teacher asks during the class. And during the sessions. Sentences students say understandable. Student is not looking around the class and speaking to the teacher. Teacher will also discuss the four sentences. Drawings from the teacher will also discuss the four sentences the student wrote about drawings from the elephant's cage. Teacher will use a checklist to take note of how students know, do not. Teacher will look at the students' first vocabulary worksheet where the students mark the words they know. And do not know. Teacher will then suggest the student to study the unknown words and practice using the words in a sentence. Do me a favor and right click that red line to refer to. Okay, go ahead and dismiss it.
Dismiss.
Or not dismiss, but remove the particle. Yes. Okay. Teacher will then suggest the students study the unknown words and practice using the words in sentences. The rubric will be used for checking the four sentences on the back of the application. Okay, what else have you added?
Mhm.
Number two.
No, we go through here.
Filling out the graphic organizer. Students will fill out the graphic organizer. Listen to stories about emotions. Teacher. Students will also write sentences, drawings on the back of the rubric will be used to create the sentences, sentence structure, and grammar. Do you want me to read three also? Writing sentences. Students will be writing sentences, the vocabulary words. Week. The words in the sentences can be any of the 10 out of 20 vocabulary. Okay. The words in the sentences can be any of the 10 20 vocabulary words. Words in the sentences can be any. Delete the words of the words in the sentences can be any 10 out of and type the word
Yes.
of. Of sentences can be 10, 20 vocabularies. Helpers recognize students will also create 5 sentences about their favorite part of the story. This activity will be graded with a rubric to see if it has correct sentence structure and grammar. Okay, what else? Student instructions. Assessment 1. Use of vocabulary. During the mock interview, the teacher will ask the student to introduce themselves. Will the teacher be talking to one student or more than one student?
Oh yeah, I said one-on-one.
One-on-one?
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case, the teacher will ask the student to introduce delete the word themselves.
Okay.
What do I say? Space. Him. Slash. Person. Teacher. Students will be answering questions in school. School. Asking questions at school. Teacher will know students. All things are okay. Talk about the drawings. And the sentences. Question. Teacher will have the therapist to help with observing the students' instruction. Teacher will look over the students' first at the beginning of that sentence, type the word the. So it says the teacher. Then the teacher will give suggestions to the student to study them words, practices, words, and sentences. Okay, go to the beginning of that sentence and you see the comma after the word then.
Mhm.
Delete that comma.
Okay.
Okay, what else have you added? Assessment 2. Okay. Graphic organizer. Students will read 4 stories exploring emotions. All my anger, my anxiety, color monster, and a story about emotions, about feelings and emotions themselves and with the teacher. After reading the story, students will do the all things are okay worksheet. When the students are finished with drawings of the different feelings and writing the 4 sentences of 4 feelings. Wait a second.
Mhm.
Students are finished with the drawings of the different feelings and writing the 4 sentences of 4 feelings. That is an incomplete sentence. Because listen, when the students are finished with the drawings of the different feelings and writing the 4 sentences about 4 feelings, then blah, 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 blah.
Mhm.
See what I mean?
Mhm.
Unless you can think of a way to rephrase that sentence so that it's a complete sentence. I'm not exactly sure how to rephrase it because I'm not sure what you're trying to say. Can you help me out here?
I think for this part, I was just trying to say, I was trying to connect it to the other bullet point above it, like just say if the with that worksheet, the drawings, and then I added the part with writing the 4 sentences to describe those drawings from those 4 bubbles. Yes.
Okay, so how about rephrasing it like this? Okay, so at the beginning of that sentence, just replace the word finished with done. The students are done with, replace the word done with their TH.
Here, right?
Okay. When the students are done with their drawings, delete the words of the different things and. All right, when the students are done with their drawings, now type they should. Turn writing into write. They should write, delete the word the. They should write 4 sentences about 4 feelings. So should they write 4 sentences for each feeling for a total of 16 sentences, or just 1 sentence per feeling?
1 sentence per feeling because there's 4 circles.
In that case, let's rephrase it. Let's say this. They should write a sentence for each feeling. Stop. And go ahead and delete the 4 sentences. Okay, let's see. When the students are done writing, the students are done with their drawings. After the word drawings,
Yes.
insert a comma. The students are done with the drawings. They should write the sentence for each feeling. How does that sound?
Sounds better.
Okay.
Yes.
The teacher will go over the assignment to make sure the students understand the difference between emotions and feelings. The teacher will make sure the grammar and sentence structure is correct. Teacher will make sure grammar and sentence structure. Make structure
Yes.
plural by putting this. Then turn is into are. The teacher will make sure the grammar and sentence structures are correct. Okay. What else did you do?
I think that is all.
Is that going to do it?
Yes.
All right, Mandy. So, how do you feel about this assignment?
Uh,
Feel Confident?
Yeah,
Is that it?
yeah,
It's not very convincing.
it is.
Right. I think you'll do good.
Yes.
Right, Mandy? Okay, so is this the last time that you and I are meeting for this semester?
I think tomorrow I am seeing you too.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'll be here. Looking forward to it, okay?
Yes.
All right, Mandy, you enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you soon.
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Take care.
Bye. Mhm.